evening, race fans, and welcome to the Dirt Racing Network. Mike Peterson with you here on the call for the Dirt Slingers Monday Night Series here from Volusia. Got about a minute left here in practice. Looks like we got about 28 cars checked into the pits here tonight. Looking for a good show. Please give the broadcast a like and a share. What's up, KR? Hope you're feeling better, my friend. Once again, make sure you go to share and like the broadcast for me, please. More eyeballs on this one. That would be awesome. What's up, Carol? How are you? All right. That's going to do it for practice session. We are going to head it down trackside for tonight's opening ceremonies and the national anthem.
We take you down onto the track for our opening ceremonies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise. Please remove your hats.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous flight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right. Thank you to Reed Foley for that. Just finishing up qualifying here. Stephen Calavoda, currently the fast qualifier. Alex Stottiger, John Harper, Robert Satterfield, Larry Moody, Josh Close, Billy Raleigh, Doyle Lawrence, Ernie Williams, and John Batista. Looks like we have had 25 cars take time. So we are going to get heat race number 1 lined up. What's up, Chucks? What's up, Jeff? All right, cars are going to start to line up here on the front straightaway. Starting on the pole. See if I can get a better view of that race car. What's up, Steve? Starting on the pole in the Team VLR Beer Hill Gang number 23. Tonight's fast qualifier, last week's winner in this series, Stephen Calavoda. Starting on his outside in the Twisted Motorsports number 55, that's Robert Satterfield. Starting in the third spot in the Team SETI Wicked Relief Gum, Wicked Cushion number 84, that is Billy Raleigh. Starting fourth in the Black Diamond Motorsports UDTV number 54, that is John Batista. Starting fifth in the Dirt Racing Network DSRL number 35, that is Nathan Sedlick. Starting sixth in the Top Gun Motorsports number 073, that's Nicholas McGathy. Starting seventh in the number 50, that is Jason Randolph. Starting eighth In the Splash and Go Graphics, Unified Racing Crescent Donuts number 29, that is Dustin Griffiths. And starting 9th. In the Barron's Halmar number 53, that is Bob Raimondo. 9 cars making the call here for heat race number 1. Going to go around one more time. All right, going green this time. 9 cars, top 3 to tonight's A main, top 2 to the trophy dash, 10 laps. Stephen Calavoda, Robert Satterfield on the front row.
Green flag.
Green flag. Huge jump by Stephen Calavoda there at the drop of the green flag. Side-by-side battle for that second spot. Billy Raleigh and looks like Robert Satterfield. Contact between those two machines. Satterfield's going to fall all the way back to at least the third spot. John Batista looking on the inside for that third position. Can't do anything that time through turns 1 and 2. Billy Raleigh up to second. Robert Satterfield third. John Batista fourth. Nicholas McGathey fifth. Nathan Sedlick sixth. Dustin Griffith seventh. Jason Randolph and Bob Raimondo. But everybody chasing down Stephen Calavoda. Completing lap number 3 that time by Calavoda, checking out by almost 3/4 of a second over Billy Raleigh, Robert Satterfield, John Batista. Everybody pretty much single file here all the way back to the 7th spot is the first side-by-side battle between Dustin Griffiths and Jason Randolph. Griffiths is going to go by. He'll take over the 7th spot. Cross flags this time by here in heat race number 1. Stephen Calavoda still out front by almost a full second over Billy Raleigh and Robert Satterfield. John Batista under fire from Nicholas McGathey for that 4th spot. Going to throw the slide job off turn number 4. John Batista is going to cross him back over as they head into turn number 1. Down the back straightaway into turns 3 and 4. John Batista trying to get alongside Nicholas McGathey. He's going to fall in line there with 3 laps to go. Still Stephen Calavoda, Billy Raleigh, Robert Satterfield, Nicholas McGathey, John Batista rounding out the top 5. Something's a little amiss here from Bob Raimondo. Missing that front wing. Probably hit the wall some point here. He's going to go a lap down to race leader Stephen Calavoda. Calavoda off turn number 4. We'll see, though, white flag this time by here in heat race number 1. Off turn number 4, Stephen Calavoda will win heat race number 1. Billy Raleigh second, Robert Satterfield third, Nicholas McGathey, John Batista, Nathan Sedlick, Jason Randolph, Dustin Griffiths, and Bob Raimondo. All right, getting heat race number 2 here on the racetrack. Get a couple of these guys to grid here. Starting on the pole here for heat race number 2 in the Twisted Motorsports NOS Energy Drink number 24. That is Alex Stoudiger. Starting on his outside in the UDSRA Highside Racewear number 73. That is Larry Moody. Starting in the 3rd spot in the Raven Graphics Dirt Racing Network Wiki Cushion number 8. That is Doyle Lawrence. Starting in the 4th spot in the Tony Stewart Racing number 313, that is Ted Liette. Starting in the 5th spot in the UDSRA Highside Racewear number 56, that's David Flick. Starting in the 6th position in the team RPM Dirt Racing Network DSRL Tim's Dirt Track Simulators number 31, that is Roger Wagner. Starting in the 7th spot In the 292, that is Peyton Grease. Starting 8th. In the Edge, Wicked Energy Gum, number 32, that's Derek Clayton. Starting in the 9th spot. In the high side, SHR, 28 or 43, that's Dylan Hutchinson. And starting 10th in the Top Gun Motorsports, Diamond State Tattoo, number 18, that's Brent Hobson. 10 cars here in heat race number 2. Going green this time. Top 3 to tonight's A main. Top 2 to the trophy dash. Everybody else through the alphabet soup.
Green,
What's up,
green,
Ron?
green.
Green flag. Good jump by Alex Stoudiger as they head into turn number 1. Larry Moody. Doyle Arant's going to fall all the way back to at least the 5th spot here. He's side by side. Him and Roger Wagner made a little bit of contact way sideways. Roger's going to go up into the fence in turns 3 and 4. Roger Wagner is gone. He is taking it out of the racetrack, and he has ended up on pit road. No caution. Alex Stoudiger out front. Larry Moody, Ted Liette, the front 3 have pulled away. David Flick riding in the 4th spot. Peyton Grease 5th. Doyle Arant still riding 6th. Brent Hobson 7th. Dylan Hutchinson in 8th. Everybody's still trying to track down Alex Stoudiger. Larry Moody riding 2nd. Ted Liette in 3rd. Front 3 pulled away. Single file. Completing lap number 4 that time by. 6 laps to go. David Flick trying to close in, trying to make some hay here, trying to get into that front 3 spot. Larry Moody trying to get alongside Alex Stoudiger off turn number 2, going down the back straightaway, headed into turn 3. Looking there, can't do anything that time off turn number 4, trying to regroup, try to get headed into turn number 1. Ted Liette right there as well. Great battle here at the front of the field for these front 3 cars. Diving through the inside, side by side here off turn number 4. Still Alex Stoudiger on the outside at the line. 3 laps to go here in heat race number 2. Side by side battle down the back straightaway. Larry Moody on the inside. Alex Stoudiger on the outside. Ted Liette trying to get into this battle as well with 2 laps to go. Still side by side, leaning on each other there through turns 1 and 2. Ted Liette trying to get alongside Larry Moody. A little bit of contact. Liette's going to go a little bit of sideways there off turn number 4 to see the white flag this time by. Stoudiger out front, going to pull away there with a little bit of contact. Ted Liette's going to take over the 3rd spot, but off turn number 4. Alex Stoudiger win, Ted Liette 2nd. Larry Moody 3rd, David Flick 4th, and Peyton Grease will finish in 5th. Great racing there at the front of the field. All right, getting heat race number 3 here on the racetrack. Manny, you need a PC, a wheel and pedal set, and an iRacing subscription. The PC's got to be able to handle the graphics. If you go to iRacing.com, they usually have something on there that can tell you the minimum requirements for that. All right, starting on the pole here in heat race number 3. In the 888, that is John Harper. Starting on his outside. In the Kinzer Racing Sim Team Profile by Sanford, number 07, that is Josh Close. Starting in the 3rd spot in the Black Diamond Motorsports Dirt Racing Network, Tim's Dirt Track Simulators, number 91, that's Ernie Williams. Starting in the 4th spot in the Rockstar Production, Team SETI, SETI Group holding wicket cushion number 01, that is Mason Hannigan. Starting, supposed to be in the 5th spot is Jeff Peterson. Starting 6th in the 075, that is Steve Turner. Starting 7th in the 422 Rockstar Productions machine, that is Mike Roxbury. And starting 8th in the SpaceX 010, that is Josh Harrington. So we got 7 cars making the call here for heat race number 3. I believe this is the final heat race. I'm going to check real quick. Yes, final heat race. Top 3 to tonight's A-Main. Top 2 to the Trophy Dash. Everybody else going to work their way through the soup. Appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air. Good jump by John Harper, but Josh Close right there as well. Ernie Williams wants to get into this battle. So does Mason Hannigan as they come off turn number 2. Front and 4 have kind of pulled away here from everybody else. Single file through the front 5. Completing lap number 1. Big contact. Steve Turner, Mike Roxbury. Roxbury is up on the little ledge there going through turns 1 and 2. No caution yet. First 4 cars have pulled away. Josh Harrington, Steve Turner still riding on the racetrack. Ernie Williams, Josh Close, side-by-side battle here for the 2nd position. Going down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Josh Close on the outside, but Ernie Williams will take over that 2nd spot at the line. Josh Close going to battle on back on the inside. Mason Hannigan trying to get into this battle as well. Through turns 3 and 4. Still everybody trying to track down John Harper. Ernie Williams riding 2nd. Mason Hannigan in 3rd. Josh Close falling back to 4th. Steve Turner up to 5th. And Josh Harrington in 6th. But off turn number 4, they're going to see the cross flags this time by for race leader John Harper. Ernie Williams trying to close in, going down the back straightaway. Good run there off turn number 2. He's going to try to slide up, cross him back over there on the bottom side. He's going to go side by side into turn number 1 for the race lead with 3 laps to go. 4 laps to go, excuse me. Ernie Williams took over the race lead there off turn number 2, but John Harper's going to try to get it on back here through turns 3 and 4. John Harper will take it at the line, but Ernie's going to try to go to the outside one more time through turns 1 and 2. Harper slides up there off turn number 2, right in Ernie's line through turns 3 and 4. They come. They're going to see 2 laps to go this time by. Mason Hannigan still riding in the 3rd spot. Josh Close in 4th. Great battle here for the race lead and for the final transfer spot here out of heat race number 3. Side-by-side battle for the race lead on this white flag lap. Going down the back straightaway. John Harper is going to pull away by 3 car lengths. Josh Close is going to take over the 3rd spot, but John Harper will win heat race number 3. Ernie Williams 2nd. Josh Close 3rd. Mason Hannigan, Steve Turner, and Josh Harrington. Appreciate that, Jason. All right, going to get tonight's C main on the racetrack, I believe. C main. Not sure. Starting on the pole here in tonight's C main, in the number 50, that is Jason Randolph. Starting heads outside in the number 8, that is Doyle Lawrence. Starting in the 3rd spot, in the number 422, that is Mike Roxbury. Starting 4th in the 29, that is Dustin Griffiths. Starting 5th in the 18, that is... In the 5th spot in the number 18, that's Brent Hobson. Jeff Peterson scheduled to be 6th. He did not show. Here he comes. There he is, Jeff Peterson in the number 14. Starting in the 7th spot in the 53, that is Bob Ramundo. Starting 8th in the 32, that's Derek Layton. And starting 9th in the 31, shotgun on the field, the 31 of Roger Wagner. If you go on our Facebook page, Posted a little video earlier. Roger Wagner, I was at the racetrack this weekend, climbing the fence. He was all juiced up and excited. Go there, check that out. And someone caught him on video. Just kidding. It was just a video. I just tagged Roger in it. It was pretty funny. Make sure you like and share the broadcast, please. Like and share the page. Or like and share the page. Follow the page. Closing in on 5,000 followers. We just clicked over 4,800. We got something special brewing for that 5,000 follower broadcast. Maybe do a couple giveaways, but it's going to be a pretty fun event that we are trying to put on. Roger, myself, we're trying to line up some special guests even, and kind of shoot the bull type of broadcast, which would be kind of fun, and a little bit interactive would be cool. So make sure you follow along. It's going to hopefully happen within the next couple weeks as long as we get to 5,000 followers.
Green, green, green.
All right, here we go. Green flag. Jason Randolph on the gas. Green flag. Doyle Rance looking on his outside. Dustin Griffiths as well. Jeff Peterson riding in that 4 spot. Derek Layton, Roger Wagner, side-by-side battle. Going for that 4th and final transfer spot. Jeff Peterson's hanging on to that spot right here. Derek Layton's going to fall back to 6th. Brent Hobson 7th. Bob Raimondo 8th. And Mike Roxbury rounding out the 9-car field in here in tonight's C-Main. But Doyle Lawrence out front, leading lap number 2. Dustin Griffith side-by-side with Jason Randolph for that 2nd spot. Jeff Peterson in 4th, under fire from Roger Wagner, going down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Peterson on the bottom side of the racetrack. Wagner on the outside. Rogers looks on the outside going into turn number 1. He will go right by Derek Layton in 6th. Jeff Peterson's currently riding in the 5th spot. Everybody's still trying to track down Doyle Lawrence, completing lap number 4. Dustin Griffiths in 2nd. Roger Wagner's taking over the 3rd spot. Jason Randolph in 4th. Derek Layton in 5th. Jeff Peterson 6th. Brent Hobson 7th. Mike Roxbury in 8th. Looks like Jeff Peterson's taking it to pit road. His night is over. Doyle Lawrence coming off turn number 4 to see 4 laps to go this time by. Dustin Griffiths trying to close in. Roger Wagner still riding in the 3rd spot. Jason Randolph currently in 4th in that final transfer spot to get to the rear of the B-Main. 3 laps to go for Doyle Lawrence out front, wheeling that Raven Graphics machine. Out front, Dustin Griffith still riding in the 2nd spot. Going to see 2 laps to go this time. Off turn number 2 this time. Roger Wagner still riding in the 3rd spot. Jason Randolph in 4th. No pressure from Derek Layton riding in the 5th position as the white flag is out. Dustin Griffiths trying to get alongside Doyle Lawrence, headed down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Off turn number 4, Dustin Griffiths will win tonight's C-Main. Doyle Lawrence will finish in 2nd, Roger Wagner 3rd, and Jason Randolph will finish in 4th. All right, going to get tonight's B-Main lined up here on the racetrack. All right, looks like we're going to take the top 11 out of this B-Main to make up the 20 cars. So we're going to send 2 home out of this race. Starting on the pole here in tonight's B-Main in the 073, that is Nicholas McGathy. Starting in the 2nd spot in the number 56, that is David Flick. Starting in the 3rd position in the 01, that's Mason Hannigan. Starting in the 4th position In the 54, that is John Batista. Starting 5th in the 292, that is Peyton Grease. Starting 6th in the 075, that is Steve Turner. Starting 7th in the 35, that's Nathan Sedlick. Starting 8th in the 83, that is Dylan Hutchinson. Starting 9th in the 010, that's Josh Harrington. Starting 10th in the 29, that's Dustin Griffith. Starting 11th in the 8, that's Doyle Lawrence. Starting 12th in the 31, Roger Wagner, and 13th in the number 50, that is Jason Randolph. Appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Dirt Slingers Monday Night Series here from Volusia. Tomorrow night, Dirty Old Bastards 360 sprint cars. 8:40-ish Eastern Time for the live broadcast. Roger Wagner will have the call for both of those races. Wingless Wednesday, back with the Dirty Old Bastards on Wednesday. Midgets at 9 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by the 360 wingless cars. Thursday, Thunder Series back on Thursday with triple header Thursday, hopefully. Last week we got rained out because of iRacing server issues. So triple header Thursday will be back. Hopefully. All right, going green this time.
Green flag, green flag.
12 laps, green flag. Great jump by Nicholas McGathey, Mason Hannigan, side by side with David Flick. John Batista right there as well. Peyton Grease also there. Nicholas McGathey out front. David Flick, he gets into Mason Hannigan off turn number 4. Hannigan's going to fall all the way back to the 6th position. Under fire from Dylan Hutchinson and Nathan Sedlick. Still out front is Nicholas McGathey, David Flick, and John Batista. Steve Turner, Peyton Grease, the front 5. Mason Hannigan is currently 6th. Dylan Hutchinson, 7th. Dustin Griffiths, that is Nathan Sedlick. Side 3 wide there through turns 3 and 4. Griffiths will take over the 7th spot. Nathan Sedlick in 8th. Dylan Hutchinson falls back to 9th. Roger Wagner 10th. Jason Randolph's currently in the 11th and final transfer spot. Completing lap number 4 that time by. Nicholas McGathey out front. John Batista all over David Flick for that 2nd spot going into turns 3 and 4. John Batista will take over the 2nd spot. He's got a sight set on race leader Nicholas McGathey going into turn number 3. Going to see the cross flags this time by 6 laps to go. John Batista looking on the inside for the race lead. Really wheeling it there through turns 1 and 2. He's going to take over the race lead headed into turn number 3. Drop Nicholas McGathey back to 2nd. David Flick in 3rd. Steve Turner in 4th. And Peyton Grease in 5th. Mason Hannigan, Dustin Griffiths, Dylan Hutchinson, Roger Wagner's currently in the 8th spot. Hutchinson's going to fall back to 9th. Nathan Sedlick, Jason Randolph currently in the 11th spot in the final transfer position. Doyle Lawrence riding 12th and Josh Harrington 13th. Going to see 3 laps to go for race leader John Batista. Still Nicholas McGathey 2nd, David Flick 3rd, Steve Turner 4th, and Mason Hannigan in 5th. 2 laps to go for race leader John Batista. Front 2 kind of checked away from 3rd place. David Flick as the white flag is out for race leader John Batista. Nicholas McGathey 2nd, David Flick, Steve Turner, and Mason Hannigan. Going to go back and check here on the 11th spot. Still hanging on to by Jason Randolph, but off turn number 4. John Batista will win tonight's B-Main. Nicholas McGathey, David Flick, Steve Turner, Mason Hannigan, Dustin Griffiths, Peyton Grease, Dylan Hutchinson, Roger Wagner, Nathan Sedlick, and Jason Randolph will be the 11 cars that transfer. All right, going to get tonight's pole dash underway. Waiting for these cars to grid on the racetrack. Jason, not sure. Did not look into that before I came on. So best is to check the Dirty Old Bastards Facebook page. I'm sure Chris will post about it here. All right, we got Stephen Calavoda, Ted Liette, Billy Raleigh, Alex Staudiger, Ernie Williams. Waiting on one more. I believe it's John Harper. Here he comes. Here he comes. All right, we got 6 cars. Race control getting these 8 cars, or 6 cars, excuse me, all set. Looks like Billy Raleigh will be on the pole for tonight's pole dash. John Harper will be in second. Alex Staudiger in third. Stephen Calavoda fourth. Ted Liette fifth. And Ernie Williams will be sixth. We are going for 8 laps. Just confirming with race control, we're going with 8.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right, going green this time. Good jump by Billy Raleigh through turns 1 and 2. John Harper, Alex Staudiger side by side here for that second spot. Harper will take it. Alex Staudiger's going to fall back to third. Stephen Calavoda fourth. Ernie Williams and Ted Liette at the line, completing lap number 1. Billy Raleigh still out front. Alex Staudiger second. John Harper is going to go by. He's going to take over that second spot. Alex Staudiger is going to fall back to third. We're 3 wide for the 4th spot here. Stephen Calavoda, Ernie Williams, and Ted Liette. Great racing here for the front 5. Ernie Williams currently riding in 6th, but Stephen Calavoda is on a mission. He's already up to second. He wants the race lead here through turns 3 and 4. 3 wide here for the second spot there off turn number 4. Still 3 wide going into turn number 1. Alex Staudiger, John Harper, and Stephen Calavoda. Everybody shakes out. Stephen Calavoda still riding second. We are going to see the cross flags halfway. 4 laps to go. Stephen Calavoda puts in the outside fence. We have caution on the racetrack. We're going to go back and see. I think it was something with John Harper. I think he saw Stephen Calavoda get into the fence. Ernie Williams and John Harper got together coming off turn number 4. Harper went for a wild ride. Looks like we still have 5 cars on the racetrack. Billy Raleigh, Alex Staudiger, Stephen Calavoda, Ted Liette, and Ernie Williams. Not sure. Not sure if that 91 machine is all together or not, but he's going to join the rear of the field. Race control is calling Stephen. No, excuse me, Billy Raleigh. Yeah, Billy Raleigh, Stephen Calavoda, Alex Staudiger, Ted Liette, and Ernie Williams. We got 4 laps to go. Going green this time by race control. Billy Raleigh looking for the green flag. It is out. Green flag. Stephen Calavoda riding second. Good battle here for that 3rd spot. Ted Liette, Alex Staudiger. Staudiger is going to take that 2nd spot. Ted Liette in 4th. Ernie Williams in 5th. But everybody's chasing down Billy Raleigh with 3 laps to go. Excuse me. Staudiger riding in 2nd. Stephen Calavoda on the outside. Going to take over that 2nd spot. Ernie Williams looking to the inside of Ted Liette, or the outside, looking back on the inside. 2 laps to go. Billy Raleigh out front. Alex Staudiger and Steven Calavoda. Calavoda looking all over Billy Raleigh as they're going to come off turn number 4 and see the white flag this time by. Billy Raleigh, Steven Calavoda out front. Alex Staudiger riding in third. Through turns 3 and 4 for the final time here in tonight's Trophy Dash. Billy Raleigh will win. Ooh, not sure how that one's going to shake out. Looks Billy Raleigh did win. We're going to have to go back and see at the line. We had a bunch of contact between Staudiger and Steven Calavoda. Going to see how this one shook out at the line. That's a tough call for race control. I believe the 24 is going to take it. Then the 313, then Steven Calavoda, then Ernie Williams. But that is a close call for race control. I'm not sure how they're going to determine that one. As race control sorts that out, we will get everything lined up and ready to roll for tonight's 30-lap A-Main. All right, cars are on the racetrack to finish out this practice warm-up session. Appreciate everybody tuning in here to the Dirt Racing Network. Like and share the broadcast. Make sure if you have not followed the Facebook page, make sure you do so, please. As I said earlier, we're closing in on 5,000 followers. I believe we were a little over 4,800 when I looked earlier today. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody drying out. Pretty soggy day here in the Midwest in Chicagoland. Not sure if you should announce that there, Mike. All right, race control has clicked it over. We are going to get tonight's A-Main lined up here on the front straightaway. Things happen here with the Dirt Slingers. Those first 3 rows will be readjusted after they take the iRacing green flag and how they finished in tonight's pole dash. So I will give you from 7th on back. Starting 7th in the 55, that will be Robert Satterfield. Starting 8th in the 73, that will be Larry Moody. Starting 9th in the 07, that is Josh Close. Starting 10th, waiting for him to join here. There he is. Starting 10th in the 54 machine, that is John Batista. Starting 11th in the 073, that is Nicholas McGathy. Starting 12th in the 56, that's David Flick. Starting 13th in the 075, that is Steve Turner. Starting 14th in the 01, that is Mason Hannigan. Starting 15th in the 29, that is Dustin Griffiths. 16th in the 292, that's Peyton Grease. 17th in the 43, that is Dylan Hutchinson. Starting 18th in the 31, that is Roger Wagner. Starting 19th in the 35, that's Nathan Sedlick. And 20th, the number 50 of Jason Randolph. Once we take the iRacing green flag, race control will get these first 3 rows all lined up. 30 green flag only laps here tonight. All right, iRacing green flag is going to come out. Race control will get these first 3 rows all squared away, and then we will get ready to roll. Starting on the pole will be the number 84 of Billy Raleigh, tonight's pole dash winner. Starting on his outside in the 3-1-3, that is Ted Liette. Starting in the 3rd spot, in the 23, that is Stephen Calavoda. Starting in the 4th position in the 91, that's Ernie Williams. Starting in the 5th spot in the 24, that is Alex Stautiger. And starting 6th in the 888, that is John Harper. All right, going green this time. Going to lap number 32. All right, here we go. Green flag out. Billy Raleigh, good jump at the line. Ted Liette will be in 2nd. Stephen Calavoda 3rd. Ernie Williams, Alex Stautiger side by side for that 4th spot. But Ted Liette looking on the inside for the race lead off turn number 4. Contact between those front 2 cars. Ted Liette, another contact by Billy Raleigh and Alex Stautiger. Couple cars go around here. Satterfield went around, I believe, as a repercussion of all that. Satterfield's on his side. I think Larry Moody got a part of this one as well. You have to go back and see. This was a little bit after the aftermath. Looks like Billy Raleigh was all sorts out of shape going into turn number 1, and it just be Robert Satterfield was just right there. He is done for the evening. Stephen Calavoda, Ernie Williams, Ted Liette, Alex Stautiger, Nicholas McGathey, the front 5. John Batista, Billy Raleigh, Peyton Grease, John Harper, and Josh Close. Rounding out the front 10. Going to lap number 35, I believe. Waiting for confirmation from race control on the white flag lap. Going to lap number 35. Just got confirmation from race control. All right, lights are out on the pace truck, going green this time. Stephen Calavoda, Ernie Williams, Ted Liette, Alex Stautiger, and Nicholas McGathey. Green flag. Ernie Williams riding in that 2nd spot. Ted Liette in 3rd. Alex Stautiger in 4th. John Batista looking on the inside of Nicholas McGathey for that 5th spot. Can't do anything this time off turn number 4. Side by side between Nicholas McGathey and Alex Stoudiger. Stoudiger gets into the outside fence, tries to keep it under him, pounds the inside fence, and that is going to be bring out a caution. We saw that one, all sorts of forming up there. Stoudiger went on the inside, got a little squeeze down there by Ted Liette, got the inside fence, tried to keep it righted, but pounded the fence and brought out the caution flag. Roger Wagner is on pit road, not sure why. Stephen Calavoda, Ernie Williams, Nicholas McGathey, John Batista, Ted Liette, Josh Close, Billy Raleigh, John Harper, David Flick, and Peyton Grease. Currently got 16 cars running on the racetrack. What's up, Jason? Going to lap number 38. All right, going green this time.
Green, green,
All right,
green.
going green this time. Calavoda, good jump. Ernie Williams in second. Nicholas McGathey tapped the outside wall there, going down the front straightaway. Ted Liette in fourth. John Batista in fifth. Josh Close, Billy Raleigh, John Harper, David Flick, and Peyton Grease. Everybody chasing down Stephen Calavoda. Good battle here for second on back. Nicholas McGathey, Ted Liette, John Batista. Good battle here for the third spot. Ted Liette and John Batista through turns 3 and 4. Josh Close trying to get into the top 5. Wants to get up to Ernie Williams. Can't do anything this time. Nicholas McGathey and Ted Liette off turn number 2. Headed into turn number 3. Trying to close in on race leader Stephen Calavoda. Nicholas McGathey looking on the inside of Stephen Calavoda for the race lead. Is going to slide up, making contact with Ted Liette. Liette is going to fall back to at least the 4th spot. Ernie Williams trying to get alongside him. John Batista will take over third. Nicholas McGathey looking on the outside of race leader Stephen Calavoda. Can't do anything that time through turns 1 and 2. Good battle here. A little bit of contact between these front 2 cars. Stephen Calavoda, Nicholas McGathey, allowing John Batista to get into this battle. Here's Ted Liette is also right here through turns 3 and 4. 20 laps to go that time by. Nicholas McGathey out front. John Batista, Stephen Calavoda, Ted Liette, and Ernie Williams. 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th here on your screen. Great racing here from second on back. Ernie Williams and John Batista, teammates here at Black Diamond Motorsports, battling for 3rd and 4th. Ted Liette's falling back to 5th. Billy Raleigh up to 6th. Josh Close, David Flick, Peyton Grease, and John Harper. Jason Randolph being bypassed as a lap car by race leader Nicholas McGathey, John Batista. Stephen Calavoda gets into it with the lap car. Caution will come out. Not sure how that one all materialized. Jason Randolph was a lap down car. Him and Stephen Calavoda got together. Calavoda pounds the outside fence down the back straightaway. Sure, he's not going to be too happy about that. Nicholas McGathey, John Batista, Ernie Williams, Ted Liette, Billy Raleigh cracking the top 5, Josh Close, David Flick, Peyton Grease, Larry Moody, and John Harper. Going to lap number 41. Alex, if you have a problem with race control, don't come on here and start doing that. I have no say over that. If you have a problem with them, you take it up with them. Don't bring it into the chat, please, because I'm not going to say anything about it. I'm just going to ask you not to do that. All right, going to lap 41. Nicholas McGathey out front. John Batista, Ernie Williams, Ted Liette, Billy Raleigh, the front 5. What's up, Davis? Currently got 12 cars running on the racetrack. Going to lap 41. Green flag. Good jump by Nicholas McGathey. John Batista trying to look on the inside. Through turns 1 and 2. Can't do anything that time. Headed into turns 3 and 4. Still Nicholas McGathey out front. John Batista second. Ernie Williams in third. Ted Liette and Billy Raleigh the front 5. John Batista looking on the inside of race leader. Nicholas McGathey going to slide up off turn number 4. McGathey goes way a little high. Gets a good run there. But John Batista will take over the race lead at the line. It's going to slide up in front of Nicholas McGathey. McGathey had a slam on the brakes there off turn number 2. He's going to throw the slide job here in 3 and 4. Halfway, we got 15 laps to go as Nicholas McGathey puts it in the outside fence. He's going to fall back to the 4th spot. 5th spot, Billy Raleigh will go by. John Batista out front. Ernie Williams in second. 2 Black Diamond Motorsports cars out front. Ted Liette in third. Billy Raleigh 4th and Josh Close in 5th. Peyton Grease in 6th. David Flick right there under fire. Good battle here for the 6th spot between Peyton Grease and David Flick. Larry Moody right there. John Harper in 9th and Steve Turner in 10th. Peyton Grease will take over the 6th spot. Back out front. John Batista out front. Pulling away by almost a half a second over Ernie Williams, Ted Liette, Billy Raleigh, and Josh Close. Ernie Williams closing in. Got a good run there off turn number 2. Looks like Batista got a little sideways there off turn number 2, but gathers it back up. We got 10 laps to go that time by. Ernie Williams riding second. Ted Liette third. Billy Raleigh up to 4th. Josh Close in 5th. Good battle still shaping up here for the 6th spot between Peyton Grease and David Flick. Larry Moody wants to get into this battle as well. Closing in on Josh Close, riding in the 5th spot. These guys want to crack into the top 5. No change at the front of the field. John Batista, Ernie Williams, Ted Liette, Billy Raleigh. Josh Close right here in 5th. David Flick currently in 6th. A little bit of contact between Peyton Grease, David Flick. Flick's going to fall back to the 8th spot as Larry Moody's going to go by. Josh Close currently in the 5th spot. Back up front still, race leader John Batista almost by a full second over Ernie Williams. Ted Liette in 3rd. Billy Raleigh 4th and Josh Close in 5th. John Batista pulling away, got it just over a second now over his teammate Ernie Williams. 5 laps to go this time off turn number 4 for race leader John Batista. Ernie Williams in 2nd still. Ted Liette 3rd. Billy Raleigh 4th. Josh Close in 5th. Good battle here from 5th on back. Peyton Grease, Larry Moody, David Flick. 5th, 6th, 7th here on your screen. Everybody running right through the bottom side of the racetrack. David Flick, the only one going to the extreme outside. Josh Close really pedaling the car there on the bottom side of the racetrack through turns 3 and 4. Gonna see 3 laps to go. That time by for race leader John Batista, out by 1.5 seconds over Ernie Williams. Ted Liette in 3rd. Billy Raleigh 4th. And Josh Close still in 5th. 2 laps to go. Peyton Grease looking on the outside of Josh Close for the 5th spot. John Batista out front. White flag in the air. John Batista, Ernie Williams. Caution is out. We will race it out. Off turn number 4. John Batista will win. Ernie Williams will finish in the 2nd spot. 3rd is Ted Liette. 4th is Billy Raleigh. And 5th is Peyton Grease. I think we're going to... Not sure if we're going to end it. Oh, we're going to re-rack it. 2-lap shootout. Race control is calling a 2-lap shootout. John Batista, Ernie Williams, Ted Liette, Billy Raleigh, Peyton Grease, David Flick, Larry Moody, John Harper, Steve Turner, and Josh Close. See if Ted Liette, Ernie Williams have anything for John Batista. All right, going green next time. 2 laps to decide this one here tonight. John Batista, Ernie Williams, Ted Liette, Billy Raleigh, Peyton Grease, the front 5.
Green, green, green.
Green flag in the air. Batista on the gas. Ernie Williams in 2nd, trying to get up to his teammate Ted Liette in 3rd. Billy Raleigh 4th, and Peyton Grease in 5th. Ernie Williams looking on the inside of his teammate, can't get alongside of him as the white flag is in the air. Ernie Williams trying to work through the middle side of the racetrack, can't do anything that time. John Batista is going to pull away by 7-8 car lengths as they head off. Turns 3 and 4. John Batista will win tonight's Monday Night Series race. Ernie Williams in 2nd. Ted Liette will finish in 3rd. Billy Raleigh 4th. Peyton Grease, David Flick, Josh Close, John Harper, Larry Moody, and Steve Turner.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
We're going to get these guys to catch up to the pace truck. All right, as soon as these guys get stopped here, these front 3 cars, we will get them in the interview room for a quick word. Race Control's got specific instructions for these guys to make sure we get the overlays correct for these front 3. right, we're going to get these guys here.
Hang on, we're not going green.
Perfect. Not the best of views, but see if we can get a better view. There we go. Perfect. All right, we're going to get these guys in a quick interview here. All right, we're going to get Ted here in the channel. Ted Liette, got a copy.
Yes, I do.
All right, man. Pretty good run for you. Started in the top 5 and just kind of battled hard all night. Just talk about how your night was.
I got to exit out so I can hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I got a copy.
Okay. I just said you started in the top 5, kind of battled hard all night to stay in the top 3, and came home with a podium. How was your night overall?
I was pretty happy with it. Track got pretty slick there. I just couldn't find anything to get a hold of, so I just kind of hold my line.
What did you any distinct line work better for you, or did it just kind of change throughout the whole night?
It changed the whole night. I wanted to run the middle, but the slickness just kind of worked up towards the wall, so I kind of just hung up around the wall. I never tried to bottom. I should have maybe tried to bottom some.
All right, man. Anybody you need to give a quick thank you before we let you go?
I just want to thank you guys, DSRL, for putting this on, Dirt Racing Network for broadcast, everything Roger Wagner does, Team TSR for all the setup help, 19 Design for the paint on the car, and all the fans that watched.
All right, man. Congrats on that 3rd place finish, and hopefully we talk to you soon.
Thank you, sir.
All right, that is 3rd place,
Hang
Ted
on, we're not
Liette.
going green.
Okay, Ernie here in the channel. Ernie Williams, got a copy.
Got you, Mike.
All right, buddy. Good run for you here tonight. Got into the trophy dash and wound up 2nd. Just talk about how it was for you overall.
Well, if it wasn't for my teammate, I might have won, man. He come from the B main. He had a good car. I think he needs to let me in on that little secret he's got going on or something. You know what I mean? Hell.
That's right. Just talk about how the track changed over the whole race. It kind of seemed like it slicked off and kind of searching for grip there, especially towards the end.
Yeah, definitely towards the end for the most part. It was in a good track. It was a lot of track stayed there for a while. Then towards the end it started slicking off. Slider line was there for a while. Then once John got around me, I was trying to search for stuff, man, to try to get away. I had a little lead on Ted, so I figured I could do a little bit of searching before that last yellow come out. And I could not find the track, couldn't get my wing set right. He was just pulling away from me, so I was just going to settle in for 2nd. That's about it.
All right, man. Quick thank yous before we let you go.
Give a congratulations to John for coming from the B main and winning this race. It was a nice job. Ted for 3rd. Black Diamond Motorsports takes 1-2. That's always a good thing. Tim Nichols from Lima, Ohio with Dirt Track Simulators. Roger Wagner for doing the paint on my car, putting up with us, running them leagues. And you, Mike, for doing the broadcast, man. You did a nice job. Can't wait to come back and watch it, man. And hopefully we'll see you tomorrow.
All right, Ernie. Congrats on that 2nd place finish, and hopefully we talk to you again this week.
Take care, man.
All right, that is 2nd place, Ernie Williams. Gonna get John here in the channel. JB, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Pretty eventful night for you. Come from the B, worked your way all the way up to the front of the field and held off your teammate there in that last green-white checker and came home with the victory. Just talk about your night overall.
Yeah, Mike, I'm pretty pleased with my performance overall tonight. Nice and clean. It's what I needed to do to seal up these last few weeks for the Monday Night Championship. I gave up my, I think, 200 points in the standings the last 2 weeks, or last 3 weeks technically, since we were rained out last week. But had some wheel issues there, so I'm trying to dial in my new wheel. I'm not quite comfortable like I want to be, like I was before. So still figuring that out. But felt pretty good tonight. Needed to finish the race. Lanier. The last race we had in the series, I was running with Robert Satterfield and unfortunately hit the outside wall, the opening in the wall actually, and I'm getting pretty good at that. So I want to apologize to Robert for that. I kind of took him out of the points running. It killed me too, but yeah, I just knew I needed to come into this race and at least finish, and that's what I did. I started moving towards the front, and the car felt really fast. I was like, you know what, I might as well try and salvage the best finish I can. So I went to the bottom, and Nick just stuck the top. I stuck the bottom, and it worked. I'm pretty quick here on the bottom, so yeah, from there I was just holding off Ernie, and he's really fast on the top too. I figured that last restart he would have a really nice run at me, and he did. It's just tough to pass on the guy in front of you who's on the outside too.
You had a pretty sizable lead before when that caution came out with the 2 laps to go. Just talk about what you were thinking when you had to do that restart with Ernie behind you.
I thought about going to the bottom, but I figured it's not really a guaranteed entry into one. You got to have the correct angle to really get the run off the bottom like you need, and I didn't think I was going to get a good enough angle. Coming fresh off a restart. So the best thing for me to do is just run the top like I know how to, and I knew Ernie, and I don't think Ernie had been running the bottom a whole lot during the race, so it was going to have to be an uncomfortable line for him to pass me, so I just stuck it where I knew he would be, and that's how it played out.
All right, man. Anybody you need to give a quick thank you before we let you go?
Yeah, I just want to thank my teammates at Black Diamond Motorsports. Congrats to Ernie on his second place finish tonight. Ran great all night. I want to thank Drew Neal 19 Designs. I'm wearing his shirt right now for the new paints for everybody. I appreciate it, man. Tim Nichols at Tim's Dirt Track Sims, you guys at Dirt Racing Network, and Roger for putting this all on. And I'll see you guys Thursday.
All right, man. Congrats, and yeah, hopefully we talk to you again Thursday.
Thank you, Mike.
That is your race winner, John Batista. That is going to do it here from Volusia. John Batista was the race winner. Ernie Williams was second. Ted Liette was third. Tomorrow night, Dirty Old Bastards, 360 sprint cars from, I believe it was Eldora, I was told. So that'll go live here on the Dirt Racing Network at 8:30 Eastern Time. Roger Wagner will have the call for both of those races, so make sure you tune in tomorrow night. Make sure you follow the Facebook page. Give us some likes. Closing in on that 5,000 follower accomplishment, and we're going to have a special broadcast for that. So make sure you give a follow. Share the page as well to get us more likes if you'd like. But for Roger Wagner and Jeff Peterson, my name is Mike Peterson. Appreciate you tuning in here tonight, and we will talk to you again tomorrow. Have a good night.